Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, quarter century secret rare, guys. QCSR. Please say it right. This is a Rarity Collection 2 card from the Forgotten Rarity Collection. The Rarity Collection that is trash, that has no value, that you shouldn't be buying. That's what the masses were saying. That's what the Yu-Gi-Verse, was saying. But we were here to lead you along those lines, to guide you, to make sure you got exposure to broken cards like this. We first talked about post-nats, the OCG, using this card, just being so broken. And then also the double whammy now with Dark Magician, new support announced. Now people are going crazy for this card. It must be nice. Imagine that you could have bought this $70 card, as we can see here, that quickly goes to 80s and then 90s and then triple digits, one page only, 10 listings, about to go into single digit listings. Imagine you could have bought this card at cheaper prices. Just imagine. Look at this right here. Shout out to V again and Rogue. That's the power of collaboration. Amazing video. I think it was like close to a month ago. But this 2 weeks ago, we were making a fresh off the flashback of that collab, guys. And look at that. Look at that. Shout out to Rogue, man.
With that being said, I say it's a good pickup. Honestly, if you can't get the quarter century.
So again, look, just recently we were talking about the Platinum Secret at $7, and look at that. The quarter century secret rares were around 30, 33s, man. Just imagine you could have been picking this card up at 50, 60% dump from current prices. It must be nice, right? So again, shout out to Rogue. Shout out to V. Amazing collab. That's why I love bringing people on, because we create that value. Look at that. The Platinum Secret Rare was $7. Look at your boy here about to eat. We about to eat. Look at that. 13 listings. Take profits. That's what I do. I just got exposure. I got one of these at around $5, $6. Now we're going to take that clean 2.5x. Run for them hills. Run for them hills. Look at that. Oh, Jay, but it could be 20s and it could be 25. I could care less. Let me get that 2 point something X clean. I'm good. I'm good, man. The game is truly that easy, because we tell you what we do. We tell you about the moves. We tell you guys before Billy Bobs come. That's the whole point. I get it. I'm like, guys, pick it up. It's still cheap. $5, $6. Get this card now. $6, $7. Get it. Single digits. Get it. Don't let it 2x, 2.5, 3x in the future. And this card, a Platinum Secret, is 17. Sure, could it be 25? Of course. Me, I just take profits and move on, with cards like these. But look, same deal. 30s. We were talking about this at 30 bones. Insane. Now it's a $70 card. You see massive volume coming in, pushing this card to all-time highs in price. Almost single-digit listings. Only one page. And people acting surprised now. Of course, they're late. They're a month late, man. It's the whole point of being early. That's why you're going to subscribe right now, because we make these early calls, for you guys, because we're giving away part of our 9K giveaway right here. One lucky winner, 2 Starlight Rares, play set of structure decks, and dice. That's coming to a theater near you. All you have to do is subscribe. Like the video, guys, on your way in. If you can appreciate the value that we provide here, guys. Just insane. Insane, man. Shout out to these peeps, man. Rogue, V, people on point. They came in. They gave their analysis as well. What a great video back then. The game is that easy, man. Look at it, man. It's easy. Easy work. Easy money, man. Always get excited just knowing, being right. And this is, of course, we're not 100% right. We make, most of our calls are great. Why? Because we got the crystal ball, man, undefeated. But sometimes, we make bad calls as well. There's no way. No one's going to be perfect, right? We always say here, you want to win more than when you lose, and then you live with the results. And this, this is definitely winning, man, in my book. Let me know what you guys think. Then Ghost Bell as well. Ghost Bell, look at that. In this same video that 2 weeks ago, we made a fresh off the flashback. Telling you guys, we're talking about Ghost Bell at 30s. And now again, you have, where's the quarter century? The quarter century right now is 46, giving some peeps some deals here with play sets. And then it quickly goes to mid 50s. And again, I still think this one has room to become a $70 to $75 card. But again, at 30s is a buyer's market card. You want to be buying. At 50s, 60s, 75, you want to think about selling the card. This one specifically, I want to say like literally right now. But again, just have that in your brain. If you see 70s, 75s, this card is spiking up in the next week or two. As you can see, we're going to show other versions here, because again, you have a bunch of versions. We already talked about the PCRs almost approaching double digits, but people coming for the lower rarities. Look at that. Wow, this is higher rarity. Even a higher technical rarity than the quarter century. People sometimes get it twisted and confused. This is the technical max rarity, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I get it. You guys love the stamp and all that stuff. I love cards that I can read the name. That's just me. And we have Ghost Bell Haunted Mansion. Massive volume coming in at 80, 85s. Now it's 135s. If you see this card at crazy prices, 300, 400, like down here, you know, place that's at 400, I would be listing right here under this at 380 and 98. That'd be me. Shout out, yo, that's crazy. Jimmy has a place out of these. He heavy stocked, man. He went in at 80s when we were talking about this card, and he deserves the reward, man. Members of the channel eating good out here because the game is truly that easy, man. Shout out to Jimmy. That's my guy, man. Jimmy came in early at 80s. Jay got exposure, man. 8 times 3 through 240. And what is that? 250, 2 city plus tax, with tax. And now one of these he might sell at 400, man. Because when these cards get hyped, they get hyped, man. People come for the high rarity. They don't care about price. You know, Billy Bob's come in. Let me get 3. So Jimmy's going to be eating good pretty soon because he came in early, guys. We were talking about all these cards, man. The game is truly that easy. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Look, even the Flood. First at OGs, we recently talked about this one. But, you know, volume has kept coming in strong, guys. As of late here on the yearly chart, you can see largest volume candle in the past year. That's how strong the demand for Ghost Bell is. A lot of people like playing the OGs. And as you can see here, this is $15, but quickly after a couple 2-ofs, card is 20s, then 25s, and then 30s, man. Woo. 2 pages only, 12 listings, guys. Free money. Free money. Your boy was coming down here. I bought mine like at $3.95s. Down here near the lows. At around $3.95s. See the low price for $2.95s. I got mine at around $3.95s. And now we gonna be eating good soon. So again, this card, when it was $5, it was a buyer's market card. Now, if you see this 25, 30s, 40s, because the first set OGs can go to ridiculous prices, man. Just scarcity and people wanting this specific version. We could see this at 30, $40. No one be surprised. Insane. That's powerful. In Yu-Gi-Oh! That a $5 bill can become a $20 bill. A 30 piece. 2 20s, man. Insane. Insane. It never gets old, honestly, guys. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, this card quickly, look, 12 listings. This card across many different versions. We already saw the PCRs making moves. Look, even the Platinum Secret Rares. These were 3s. These were under 3s, guys, at one point. $10 got you a place at post-tax. And now, basically, the card, one pays to that place at 8 listings only. You have a couple of 1s and 2-ofs. Then the card starts going ridiculous to 15s. And then the next place is at 29s. And yeah, I mean, and look, these have some LPs here. So if you really check this out, look, 7 listings, single-digit listings. And yeah, this card is getting cleaned out. It's getting bought out, guys. So again, insane. As you guys can see here, where's my boy? Where's my boy right here? Let me see. I'll find him right here. Look at that. He's going to work. Jay, this is what we do for a living, man. We clean out cards, single-digit listings, guys. You imagine this Platinum Secret is 20s, 25, 30s. Mr. Clean thinks he can. Hey, he has that power, that influence. You know what I mean? Hey, look at that. $3, 3 bones going to 9s, 10s, double digits, man. We're talking about these, man. But not now. Now, of course, it's easy. Someone will be like, because we report the buyout now, but we told y'all to get it when it was cheap. That's the key. It's easy for anyone to be like, oh, you know, this card is going up. Think you should get it now before it hits this and that. Yeah, I mean, but getting it at 10s, yeah, you can play the 2x, 2.5. But in this case, if it was a $3 card and it goes to 20, man, telling you, bro. And we're talking about more multiples, 4, 5, 6x's, man. Telling you, yo, the game is that easy. You know, I have a place out of this. Yeah, if I see, you know, the high teens, 20s, whatever, probably write lists under this guy right here and eat. Because we're in the business about eating our food, man. We don't play around with our food. Like we always say on the channel, we do this for a living. We take profits, man. The game is truly that easy. People are getting hyped on this card heading into, not just now, some people are squeezing these in, post a Biz Dweller ban, squeezing these in certain decks, but next format, post Nats, having that insight that we had with Rogue and with V, over a month ago. Insane. Just to have that vision, guys. The value that we provide. That's why you're going to subscribe. Guys, we're going to have these cards ready for you guys right here by the time you check out this video. First link in the description down below. You want to fast track all the cards that we're going to be talking about today, and or if you want to make any purchases, we have a TCG player card here at your convenience. Do as you must. Guys, we're getting very, very close to our giveaway. We're going to be hosting this in our next live stream next week. One winner will be winning these 3 cards, including that ghost rare for your collection. So come over here, follow, like, retweet. We're on our way. We're getting very, very close. Make sure you come over here. If you have X, might as well swing by and show some love to your boy. On the Discord, we have a brand new marketplace, guys. If you want to make, you have cards, you want to be moving, you don't know what to do with them, bulk, or, just you're up on some cards and you want to try and move them, or you want to pick anything up. We have a marketplace right here for you guys. The Discord has been popping, vibing. You want to make sure you form part of it. Don't miss out. Link is right here on the link tree. Boom, one click and you're in. And if you want a Billy Beans, Billy Bob right here, get your exposure, guys. Don't miss out. Look at that. Look at what's talking about IP at 30 bones. Look at that. Talking about IP at 30 bones. And this is the same video. That's crazy. This video we made a lot of either fresh off the flashbacks or cause, we were saying to pick up IP, that it was a great deal, alternate art at 30s, because because of this right here. This is what we showed. This new card that was announced, again, works well with IP going into that. So again, we were talking about the card at 30 bones. Look at that. Card is 40s right now. So again, it's a buyer's market card. We said anything under 30s is a steal, especially after the announcement. The card, we talked about it as low as 26, 27s, in general. And we were saying, look at that money sign right there. You guys can't see it with the camera, but we knew this was future money, guys. That's what we were saying right here. What were we saying? That's all I'm saying, man. Alternate art. Yeah, maybe you want the OG, maybe you want the Starlight, I wouldn't be picking up the Starlight because I think we're going to get this version in Starlight, compared to the OG, but that's just me. But if you want, again, this quarter century secret rare from the Rarity Collection to the Forgotten Rarity Collection, you get exposure now. Look, card was 27.28. You see the volume candle coming in now, rebounding off the low. Don't let this $30 card readily available for you guys. 25 listings become a 50 piece on you. I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't let this become a 50 piece. We're at a 40 piece right here. Look at that. Look at the chart. We were talking about it. This first rebound right here, and now it's kept going up. Insane, guys. There's a couple of one-ofs, and then where does it go eventually? It is the page 2, but only one-ofs becomes a 50 piece, man. Then after that, 80 piece right there, 16 listings only. Told y'all, hey, 30s is now 40s. You come back in a week or two later, it's 50s, and then once it starts, getting that parabolic advance move into higher prices, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, guys. Kind of hard, you're paying the extra $10 now. It's rough. It's rough. Yeah, that's an extra like 30%. So hopefully you guys listen. If you came in early when we were talking about it, hopefully you guys listen. And hopefully you guys, picked it up at a good price. But now, pretty soon, this card is going to be becoming a seller's market card. If you see this, we always call it 50s, but 70, 75s would be like that high ceiling where you want to like truly 2.5x. Where you want to eat, like we like to say, and get that food off the table, guys, because the game is truly that easy. We have solemn warning. We were talking about this card at $5. $5 bill. Told you guys, redo format, pick this card up, quarter century secret rare, 5 bones. You come over here, and this card that used to be $5, parabolic, it says 16s, it's a 20 piece. It's a 20 piece, 20 listings only. And yes, 20, 22s, 2 pages. And we always told you guys, we always told you, get exposure. That's what we told you guys. Get exposure to the card. At $5. Telling you guys, all Solemn cards, Solemn Warning, Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment, broken Solemn cards throughout Yu-Gi-Oh history. And now this is a $20 bill. 20 bones. Money, man. Now people want it. Massive volume candle card that no one cared about, man. No one cared about down here. No one. Consolidation. Excuse me, guys. Consolidation right here. Sideways action. That's when we were talking about it, guys. Telling you guys, buy the consolidation. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. You want to get, excuse me, guys. Man, sorry. Exposure to these cards at these levels when there's a lack of interest, when there's blood in the streets, when no one cares about these cards. That's when you come in and you get that exposure. We were talking about this card at $5 forever. That's when I picked it up. I had like 5 of these, gave one away, and then moved the other 4 copies, 3-4 copies at around like 15s. You know, so yeah, this card is 29s and it could be 25s, but I took my 3X. Perfectly fine, perfectly happy with that. But now, hey, you have this card, you have that extra cash, and it could keep going up. It could clearly keep going up, guys, as a quarter century secret rare. Just insane to see just these moves pan out, man. It's easy. Yo, imagine you can give someone a $5 bill and they give you a $20 bill back. Yo, telling you, man. Man, shout out to Andrew, man. Look at these members of the channel. They're everywhere, man. They're left and right eating good, because Andrew came in at 5 bones. He came in early, and now he's rewarded with that 3.5 clean X. You know, it's a 4X with taxes and fees, but you guys get the deal, guys. So shout out to Andrew, man. Eating good out here. The game is that easy. It is, man. It truly is. And then, guys, don't forget we have Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. This box is coming out in about a month. As you guys can see here, we're 5/11. So in about a month and 2 days, we're going to be having this, but cards might get announced before the actual release date, obviously. So again, we have a 2 to 3 week time frame of a gap zone. The technical gap zone is a month, but you know, you want to sell a week, at least give yourself a week just in case there's announcements before that or around, you know, a week before and things of that nature. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, just in case we don't know what's coming in here, you want to start thinking about selling certain cards. I'm not saying that they have to come in here. No one knows. But if they do, especially key cards that we're going to be talking about, you know, that we thought were getting the Stampede treatment that didn't, now is the time in the next 2 weeks, you know, as we head into June. When you see June hit, you want to start moving those cards as soon as you can, just in case. Worst case, if they don't get reprinted and they skip this reprint set, and you know they're gonna be reprinted in the tins or in another reprint set later on this year, then Rarity Collection 5 with brand new Starlights. Again, this set is gonna bring Starlights for the first time again back since quarter centuries have been out. So a lot of people are gonna want this and be cracking this open. We understand, but reprints, be careful. You know, let's start with Perulia. Again, it doesn't have to get reprinted. It just did in Maze of the Master. It could perfectly skip Battles of Legend, you know, and get the Prismatic Secret treatment later in the tins to help sell that. We understand. But just in case, you know, if this card gets reprinted in a month, you want to keep it in mind. I'm not saying that for this one, I'd say there's less than a 50% chance that it does happen. You know, I'd be leaning towards skipping that and then just using this to sell as part of the tins. But just in case they do, this card was 50s just the other day, spiking up assess to 60s, but we're at a 70 piece, man. We're at a 70 piece and quickly goes to 80s. You do have a wall here at 70s, so I'd be selling right here. Just me at $70, 8 listings, 1 page only. I get it. Most people are buying this card. You know, most people are not selling Perulia. Most people need it. It's just the facts. Most people need it. Like, Jay, I don't want to hear you telling me to sell Perulia. I need it. What do you mean? Talking about those people that have maybe a playset or an extra. Maybe they bought these at 25s and they have a couple extras, or their personal playset. Be like, you know what, man? I'm gonna play this for a week or two. I'm gonna move these at around 70s just in case it gets reprinted. And then if it doesn't get reprinted, it should stay around 70, 75s. You come in, you get them back again, just in case you didn't take that risk. And if it does get reprinted, then these will get destroyed. You know, and then yeah, people will be picking up the reprint. So just something to think about, a nugget of information just in case as the card continues to spike up in price around 70s. I'm like, yo, let's eat, man. We had Tenpai Dragon Genroku, insane. This card was $2. Woo, Parabolic, it says 9s, we wish. Card is 16s, 5 listings only, a 20 piece right there where you see the 5 wall. And insane. $2 becoming 20s, 10x. 10x move, wild. No one cared about this card, no one played this card. And now due to Tenpai Dragon Ruler hype, if I'm not mistaken, you know, people making those considerations. And, you know, volume hasn't gone real crazy on the yearly, but on the 3-month largest volume candles coming in the last 90 days, demand is coming in, guys. So again, do as you must. I'd be selling this card at a 20 piece. That's just me, especially if you got this at 2s. I'd be taking them profits, that 10x, especially if you move it in person. That's the thing. People think you can only sell on TCG players. Some people move cards at their locals or at events in person and get that true 10x value. So again, at least in trade value. So, hey, I'd be moving this card right now at a 20 piece. I wouldn't be playing around with our food. I wouldn't, man. You don't play around with your food. You eat it. So it's time to eat right now with this card at a 20s right there. 1 page only, 5 listings. So it's truly that easy, guys. It's truly that easy. Time to sell Genroku, however you say it. Time to sell this card, especially, like we said. Imagine no one be surprised if they see this card getting reprinted in Battles of Legends. So just in case, be mindful. Same as Memento Combined Creation. Let's leave it at that. This card, Memento, sure, they're probably topping at regionals. But last YCS, I don't really think we saw many of these or any of these in the top cut. You know, so again, maybe if one squeezed by or whatever, but, you know, Memento won back-to-back. Was it back-to-back YCSs, if I'm not mistaken? But format has changed now. Now we have Alliance Insight, you know. So again, I'd be selling this card. Valiant Smashers Ultra Rare, 30 piece. Yo, this card was 3 bones, man. Less than 3 bones. This card is 10x already here. And it had higher sale prices. But again, Art Class with J. Look at this beautiful chart, guys. Look at this beautiful chart. Beautiful, beautiful. You don't want to take this for granted, man. If you got exposure to this card some way, somehow, and now we're just talking about this card, but really it doesn't matter which card it is. What matters here is the chart. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. If you're buying this consolidation phase and you had exposure to the card or you still have it, you know what I mean? Unless you're like playing it in your deck, like you want to sell up here, man. It doesn't matter if you sell like the literal top because you're that good, or you sell this retracement back down to the mean. You know, you want to sell in this circle. This is the move that you get rewarded for. This is the thick and thin of the move that you get rewarded for. You know, it's not about, oh, but what if it goes up $5 or what if it this and what if it, you came in at $2-3 and this card is a 30 piece. Shh, man, I wish I might. Nah, no way I'm holding to this card. Sure, could it skip Battles of Legend? Yeah, anything is possible. And it could remain a single print and become a 40 or 50 piece. Anything is possible. But in that same light, Konami can be like, you know what? Let's reprint this Memento single print. Let's give it to the masses. And then you were caught holding a $30 card, go back down to single digits, probably sub 5 bones. Maybe even go back all the way down to the scene of the crime. So this is called taking profits right here. Profits. Geez, can I spell? Ooh, that R is fire. Yeah, this look like a little kid right there writing. Yeah, right. Profits, man. Profits. That's what I'd be doing with this card. I'd be selling this card right now. That's just me. Listen to the chart, not to me, guys. Hey, we have Arias the Labyrinth Butler. This card, who's playing Labyrinth, man? Let's be serious. No one's playing Lab. Our deck is broken. But yeah, no one's playing Labyrinth right now. So again, same deal. We could literally, I was gonna draw the same chart, the same thing here. But again, consolidation down here. Our class with J, you sell up here. I would have been selling in the 20s. Card was like 22, 23s. Now it's 17s, 31 listings. People realizing that, you know, trying to take profits, play sets coming in that labs aren't doing anything in this current format. So again, don't let this come back down to single digits. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Don't let this move, don't let it fade down all the way down to the scene of the crime. I'd be taking profits still on this card. You're still up 2x if you came in at 8 bones. Eat your food. Don't leave it on the table, guys. Right there. Hey, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be selling this card. We have Cashier cards. We have Cashier Fenrir and we have Cashier Unicorn. 2 cards that I own, you know, for my Cashier Odeon deck. And yeah, so again, same deal. In about 2-3 weeks, I'm gonna be moving these just in case. Not that they have to get a reprint inside Battles of Legend, but just in case they do, I don't want to leave. I have 2 of these. What is this? $15. I don't want to leave 30s. And then I have Fenrir's as well at around 15. That's 60 bones, man. I ain't leaving my $60 on the table. I'm gonna go to locals, for the next 2 weeks, week or two. And then once I go to the Orlando regional or to the Philly regional, I'm gonna be moving these. Slap them on the table, meaning I'm in my binder, and then I'm gonna just play pure Odeon, and that's it. And just wait. If it gets reprinted, I pick, the new reprints up. And if it doesn't get reprinted, we come back with 60 bones and we pick them up again. The game is that easy. We use the card while we need to, and then we get rid of it right before a possible reprint, because you don't want to hold on to these bags. That's all I'm saying. Again, in the next couple of weeks, you want to definitely heavily consider moving these cards, even if you play them, unless you're going to a big event. And again, honestly, maybe if you don't have your invite and you're going to a regional, but if you have your invite, you're not going to, there's no more YCSs to my knowledge until Nats. At least in the States, right? I don't think so. I think Providence was the last one. So again, you just chill. You move these cards if you have to. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm telling you guys what I'm doing with copies that I use inside my deck. It's crazy. So let me know what you guys think for Fenrir and for Unicorn. I'd be moving these cards. That's just me. MSTTV Glory of Horror, same deal. What if this gets reprinted in Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem? Card was $20. We always said the card could be a 30 piece. And right now it's around 27s. Quickly does go up to 30s and beyond, guys. So again, if we clean this up janitor style, look at this card. You have one at 27, then with shipping is in the 30s, and then it quickly goes to mid 30s. So if I would see this card here at mid 30s, I would monitor it. Mid 30s, maybe a 40 piece. I'd be 16 listings only. I'd be moving this card. It's highly liquid. A lot of people see it as a staple-ish card, a chase card from those tins. So that's what I'd be doing. I'd be selling this card right now, just in case, in the mid 30s. Just in case, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'd be moving this card if it gets reprinted in Battles of Legend. If it doesn't, you pick it up, right back up. No loss to you, essentially. So here we have Chaos Angel, guys. Again, another card from the tins. Card used to be $15. That's crazy, man. Card used to be $15 when we were talking about it way back when it got reprinted last August. August, September timeframe heading into Q4. Excuse me, guys. This card was $25 recently, but post ban list, a 40 piece, 37 listings, guys, a couple one-ofs, and it's around 40s. Me, I'd be getting rid of this card. Same deal, same mindset. 2 to 3 weeks, just wait to see. What if this gets a Starlight in Battles of Legend? What if it gets reprinted in there as a Starlight and, Ultra? Just something to consider. It's not to say that it has to happen, but here we're all about risk. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, I get it, Jay. The inconvenience is already in my extra deck, and to sell it and move it, and then have to pick it back up again. That's it, man. Those people get rewarded. Those people that don't make excuses for themselves and do what needs to be done, then they're the happy ones if it gets reprinted and this $40 card becomes single digits. They're the ones smiling, just like the cat does. The cat in the charts, guys. Hey, smiling at the market, smiling at life. Because they came in and they sold, they minimized risk. And then, worst case, if it doesn't get reprinted, you come in with 40 bones, pick it back up. Pick it back up. You know what I mean? You mean what I know. So again, Chaos Angel, broken card. We understand. The man will be there. $40. Card is just too good. 37 listings. But again, I don't leave this money on the table. 220s, man? Shh. 220s? Bruh. Yeah, hey. It's on you, man. Game is truly that easy. The Bestial Lubellies, man. The Bestial Lubellion, what is this doing? Card reached 28s. Really was a 30 piece. Now it's 22s. Wow. 60 listings right here. Again, I'd be getting rid of this card. Sure, could it go back up to 25s, maybe even 30s in a crazy world? Anything in the next couple weeks, anything is possible. But based on probabilities, I would expect this card to go back down into the high teens. And again, at 22s, I'd be moving this card right now. This one I'd be moving right now. Just moving it, getting rid of it, getting trade value for it, doing what I need to do. because you don't want to see this get a because it has a quarter century, but you don't want to see this get a Starlight and like a Ultra. You don't want to see that, guys. You do not want to see that happen inside Battles of Legend. We already know Primite Lordly Load is coming in there. A lot of people want that. So again, just in meaning, I mentioned that because a lot of great reprints can be coming inside that set with new Starlights. I'm telling you, man, Konami might want to reprint a couple of these, you know, to help sell the set. So just something to keep on the back burner. Guys, link in the description down below. Come over here, Discord, X for our giveaways. You want a Billy Bob, you get $15 off over there on Whatnot. If you're an OG, just double check. You might have that credit over there, and you know you forgot about it. Go get yourself some Stampede stuff. You know, go get that value. And guys, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. We're really close, yo. I'm super excited, bro. This next week we're gonna be at 9K, man, and it's all thanks to you. Yo, all thanks to you guys for finding value in what I do, man. I'm sorry, man. It just kicks in sometimes, you know. So guys, if you can relate to what we do here, it's like shout out to Philip, man, from Germany, man. Every time I see him in person is a pleasure. You know, at events and stuff, I already look forward to Nats and seeing him there. That's my guy from Germany. Bro, every time he sees me, you know what he tells me, guys? The first thing he tells me, he's like, Jay, I love your content, man. You make me smile. I'm like, this is my guy, man. This is my guy, just positive, man. You know, at events, always going to work, you know, he's like your boy. He never plays. He's trading. Love. Hey, man, shout out to Philip and Renee. They're always together, man. Shout out to them peeps. Just great people, man. Great people from Europe. Great people from Germany. And, you know, they appreciate my content. Whenever they watch, he tells me my content makes them smile. Makes him smile. That's what we're here for. To spread that positive love, positive energy, positively impacting people's lives. If you can relate to that, make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell. You know, it truly does help out the channel as we get very, very close to 9K. And, you know, to reward the channel getting to that level where you're doing these goodies, man. Look at all these goodies, man, for one of you guys. Just beautiful, beautiful. Next week, man. Next live stream in this upcoming next week, gonna be fire, man. We're gonna have our X giveaway and our 9K giveaway, man. It's too easy. You guys are too much, man. I'm very grateful and appreciative. On that note, getting back to the brown that you guys are addicted to, the black goat laughs. Don't let this goat laugh at you. All right? Again, you selling now. Selling now. Carter was a hundos, going up from 60s, already up 40%, right? You have a couple one-ups at 120s, 3 listings only, then 2 hundo. 2 hundy. Man, only a place I left in the markets, I'd be selling. I'd be listing right here under this guy, or maybe at 250s if I get greedy. You know, again, a Phantom Nightmare QCSR right here, as we can see. And yeah, I'd be selling this card. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, you got 2 hundo for me? Shh. Woo. Man, take this off me, Billy. Came in at 50 bones and you don't know. Man, I wish I might. Hey, the black goat laughs. Don't let the goat laugh at you. You sell it now. You know, that's what I'd be doing with this high-end card. I'd be selling into this crazy, insane demand. Same as the secret rare. Look at that. This card was 23 bones, spiking up to 35s. You know, and now it's a 38s. A couple ones and 2-ofs, then it's a 40 piece. 2 pages only, 15 listings. Again, like we just mentioned, this right here, where is it? Right here, this right here could easily get reprinted inside Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. Again, no one knows. We're speculating here, but some cards are getting reprinted in that set. It's a reprint set. Make sure it's not the one you have or you own. So I unload most things before these massive reprint sets because I don't want to be caught holding any of these bags. That they're valuable today, they're expensive today. It's just a reprint away from being cheap, free 99. We have Artifact Lands here. This is a 50 piece. Guys, profits. I get it. Malice heading into Nats. You want to have your Lanciers, max rarity, quarter century. We understand. But if you were coming in here at 28s and you see a 50 piece, man, 17 listings is hard to not be addicted to the green in this scenario. So again, 2 pages only. Yeah. Me, 50s. Yeah, this card could be 60s, 70s. Anything is possible. But if you came in at 25, 28s, you take that close to 2x, you already know. Run for them hills and Yo, them hills are lit, man. Everyone's running to them hills, man. Oh, man. Just having fun with you guys. We have Ready Fusion of Dawn of Majesty. This card was $169. No one cared about it. New Dark Magician support. A $9 card, 15 listings. You have listings here. Essentially a $10 card, guys. Approaching double digits. Then it goes to $15 at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only. Card is going up. Moving on up. Ready Fusion, the 2022 tin version. Card was 68 shekels. Parabolic. Massive volume candle. Pushing this to 450s. But really is like a $5 card. Insane. 22 listings. Getting close to a 10x play on this card. So time to eat. Time to take profits off the table. Food. Hey. Clean that table out by taking profits, guys. That's what I'm going to be doing. I own like a couple of these, not too many. But whatever I do find, for this card that was trash, and it's money now. Things are always changing, evolving in the in the Yu-Gi-Oh market space. The Yu-Gi-verse. That's what we're here to track these moves due to new Dark Magician support. Of course, maybe you need it. Maybe you look forward to getting that Dark Magician support, but we sell into hype here. We sell these parabolic advanced moves. We sell these parabolic spikes. We eat our food. We have Solemn Strike, PCR. The brown is food, man. The brown is our food when you're addicted to the green. We have Solemn Strike, PCR. This card used to be free at $1. Selling even at shekels at some point. And now this thing, it says 5s we wish. Got 2 here and 9s, but it's really a $10 card and goes to 15s. 2 pages only, 12 lists. I need to do a PCR marker watch. Just best-selling PCRs from across all rarity collections. I need to do that one of these days. I'll try and see next week. Because it's just... PCRs, people are coming for them, man. Across all rarity collections, cards that were dollars or tens. What? 10x? Man. Crazy, man. We have Divine Golden Shadow Dragon from Maze of the Master. This card used to be $1 when we were talking about it, telling you guys to buy it. And now, if you go to the monthly, look at this. Parabolic. Going from $1.50 to 530s, man. Wow. Parabolic advanced move. And the card is $6. I had 15 of these. And between Providence and selling some of these online, I'm down to 6. So 24 listings. And there's a wall right here. We're at 650. Yeah, I might just undercut this wall and get rid of the rest of these. I might, sell 3 more. And then just keep a place set in the binder just in case it ever goes to like double digits or goes crazy. But guys, we eating good out here, man. We were talking about this at $1 when no one was looking at it. No one was looking at this card from Maze of the Master. It was only us who was talking about this card. Now it's easy. But when we reviewed Maze of the Master, this was an ultra rare, and the OGs know, the people that watch me daily know, and the people that got in early because they were listening know. We were talking about this card at $1, and now it's 5x, pushing 6x's. Where else can you get these multiples, man? Where else? That's why you're here. That's why you're going to subscribe, because we continue to pump out the value. Continue to pump out the value. It's easy, man. Easy work. Easy money, man. Easy. Jay, but I don't care. I don't need this card. Why would I? Hey, imagine I want a card right now that is 6 times 3. What is that? 18. Let's say $20. Say I want a $20 card right now. A Perulia. Let's say I want a secret rare Perulia, and someone they want a play set of these. To get one for them, one to trade, and all 3, right? And I'm like, let me get that Perulia and let me get that play. And then they want this play set. That's crazy. Then I'm getting that Perulia for $3. Insane, man. Insane when you see it that way. I took $3, bought 3 of these. I moved these 3 for a $20 Perulia, for example. And we eating good out here. We eating good out here, man. The game is truly that easy. That is so powerful. Powerful, man. Powerful. Don't take this for granted. When we talk about some of these easy deals, guys, don't take them for granted, man. Yo, the game is truly that easy, man. It just continues to surprise. Like, man. $1 to 5? Where else can you get 5X in the world? By the way, this set didn't come out that long ago. You know, this set came out when? Does it say here? They should leave the dates here. They only have it like with the pre-sales. They should have a date right here, like came out, whatever date. But yeah, the set is not even that old, man. So in a month and a half, you can get a 5X. Where else on the planet? Yu-Gi-Oh, man. It's just that type of market. The money is that easy. We have Future Silence. Thanks to, you know, the new DMG, Shining Sarcophagus support. Now Shining Sarcophagus cards are making moves. Card was always $6-7, spiking up to $10. About to be double digits. 28 listings. So if you have this card and you're not using it, there's always Shining Sarcophagus hype when, you know, there's like new support announced or mentioned or attached to it. That won't do anything. I mean, what, are they going to combine this with the new DM support? I don't know. That's something that Chris, shout out to Millennium Bobby TCG, he can answer you guys. You know, he's the DM expert pro. But me, I'd be, hey, if I see this at double digits and you came in at $5-6, close to that 2X, you guys already know what we would be doing. We have Mud Dragon of the Swamp, quarter century secret rare. Card was $9, single digits. Says 14s, we wish. This card is a 20 piece. 9 listings only. You see one-ofs all the way up to 25s. Guys, insane what's going on with some of these, you know, super poly targets. As you can see, just, hey, rarity collection uno, hard to get, quarter century, max rarity. This is the one people want. Don't forget, you do have alternative rarities for this one as well, but the max rarity version is up 2X, and it might continue going up. So what do? 2025s, you sell. I'd be taking profits, especially if you came in at single digits. You see the volume coming in. I'd be moving this card at around 25 bones. Then we have Predaplant Drag Ghost Pelia. This rarity collection 1 super poly target, same deal. Look at that. Card was 750s. Now it says it's 10s. We wish. This card is a 20 piece. A 20 piece McNuggies from Mickey D's. 8 listings only, single digits. Quickly goes to 25s and then 30s. I have 4 of these that I bought at around $9-10. You know, and I swapped these for euros at a Providence. Wow, they look beautiful. They look beautiful. They do. But yeah, I'm gonna be moving on forward pretty soon. You know, if we start reaching 25, 30s, then you know we got to take that 2.5, 3x off the table. Gonna be eating good out here, guys. The game is truly that easy. And yeah, if you have this card, excuse me, don't forget you have the other rarities as well in the rarity collection. I'd be selling this card at around 25 to 30s. I got 4. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm telling you guys, with the cards I own, what I would be doing. That's the whole point. The whole point. Now I wouldn't be here. You know, I don't understand that mindset. Oh, you know, you're eating as well, and you also buy from the market. I mean, what does that even mean? That's the whole point about me. Hey, we all eat. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy, some people. I don't know who invents these, you know, these narratives and these connotations and these, you know, oh my God, but are you buying as well? Of course. That's the whole point. Like, where's that this card? When it was $1, I told you guys, I'm transparent. Integrity at its finest, transparent. Tell you guys, bro, I got 15 of these at $1. And while the card is still $1 and readily available for everyone, I'm like, guys, pick this card up. Because I'm picking it up for $1 for a reason. Because it's future money. Man, the game is truly that easy. We have Gallant Granite. I sold my copy. I had one of these, got these at what? Forever ago, when the card was like free. Forever ago, the card was free. It was what? As low as pennies? Yeah, I probably got this at shekels. I'm like, 10x, I'm out. You know, this card was $5-6, 33 listings. And yeah, has a second leg up status parabolic move. I'm out. Sure, could the card be $15-20? Good for it. Me, I take my 10x. You guys already know. We run for them hills. I had it in my Odeon deck. I'm like, I don't even go into this card ever. You know, it's nice to have it as a little toolbox, search for it, whatever. Let me get my $10, bro. Let me get my 10x, and we're going to scrub out anyways with Odeon. You guys already know. We have number 67, Paradise Smasher from Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge. This needs another Battles of Legend reprint. Monster Mayhem, give us an ultra of number 67, because this card was $4. You know, first it was free. Parabolic to 15s, crashed down to 5s, down 3x. Wow, curving into consolidation and now respiking back up to 15s, 15s. crazy. 12 listings, then it becomes a 20 piece, 2 pages only. I mean, the card is just too good. Card is too good. Once returned, you can detach to each player rolls side 6-sided dice twice. Player with the higher total cannot total roll can activate monster event and declare it time to the end of the next turn. That's broken. That's broken. Once returned, while this card has material, if a player rolls a dice, you can treat one of those dice. That's crazy. You can control that. That's wild. I probably read this card in the past, but you know, my brain, I don't remember anything. So the whole point, yeah, people coming in, getting ready for K9 with them rank 5s. This card needs a reprint. It's a single print card. That is going parabolic, and this card might be double topping. Just something to keep in mind. It does go to 20s at the bottom of the page, so you know, sometimes double tops are a thing. So if at 14, 15 you start to see curvature right here again, might be a sign of a double top, you know, and time to sell this card between 15 to 20s. That's just me. I get it. K9, people need it. I understand. Maybe you need it, but if not, if you have extras and you're not playing K9 or whatever, you get rid of this card at 15s, especially if you came in at sub 5 billies. We have Pile Arm Dragon. I think someone told me, Jay, there's new Arm Dragon support or Thunder support or something. Someone was talking about this card, and I was randomly going through. I'm like, what? Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. I got a couple. I think I put him in the oh, right here. Look at that. Look at that. And I have him sealed too. Look at that. Sealed right there. Yo, pick these up when Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 came out. Look at that, sealed. And your boy, what is he doing right now? We're going to eat. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Sealed secret rares right here. And this secret rare that used to be trash. Trash. Come over here to the yearly, $150. No one cares. Parabolic. Card is what? 8 bones, 17 listings only? And now we're going to eat. Man, that food is going to be nice. Look at that. Couple one-ups, places at 850s. And then you do have walls here. What is that? 8 plus 4. Is that around 12s? But again, my goal is to just get double digits. If I could get 10s for each, your boy's going to be a happy camper. So 17 listings, Pile Arm Dragon, beautiful sealed, man. We picked these up way back, you know, from Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. That's crazy that they never did a Chapter 2, you know? So it's weird how some of these products come out and then they don't come out anymore. So kind of weird. What is in here? What else is in here? Maybe there's more goodies here, man. Especially if we never get a Chapter 2. We got Psycho Reader going up. Miss Worms at 4s. I can't believe this didn't get a Stampede Reaper. I cannot believe, man. You got Power Tool Secrets, and yeah, there's some goodies here, man. Around $1-2. Damn, look at Wabaku. $7 for the DT. That's wild, man. That's insane, guys. But yeah, this was a great reprint set back then. But yeah, this is the most expensive card right now. Wild. Pile Arm Dragon. Ooh, man, I can't wait to get rid of this, man. Yo, Billy, playing that new support? I got you. Billy, this is an $8 card. That's wild. We have a Morphage Sloth. Secret rares, we already covered them. This super rare from Fists of the Gadget that used to be bulk. Trash. Bulk. Is a $13 card. 7 listings only. 1 page, couple 1s and 2s, and the card is a 20 piece. Wild. This card was shekels, man. Last month, the card was shekels, and now it's just parabolic, man. Insane. Super scarce, hard to get. And this super rare just, what is this, like a 15x? I'm bad at math. Wild. Wild. I mean, it is a dragon monster. People out here special summoning dragons now. Just too good, man. Card is too good. Insanity. We have Sales Banned. This card is rebounding strong off the 5 Billy lows. Card hit double digits, crashed down to 5s, 50% dump. You want to buy the retracement, and now rebounding says to 9s. This card is $11. 16 listings only. Card is 11s. And then goes to 20s, guys, immediately. 2 pages only. So, yeah, 16 listings. So if you need Sales Ban, you know, the secret rares already making moves. Even the supers, guys. These supers, that's crazy. Supers were free the other day. Wow, it's $1 card now. Insane. You do have Massive Walls of China at around $1 billion, but this card is up 5x from the under a quarter mark already. Wild. So what do? You see the secrets at 20s? You sell. That's what I'd be doing. And then you see the cheaper ones already reaching $1. If you have many copies, I'd start taking at least some profits at $1 and then wait to see if he reaches 2 to 3s down the line so you can take them profits off the table. You got number 8, Heraldic King, Genome or Genom Heritage from Abyss Rising. Card was $670, spiking up to $840s, but it's a $14 card. One ofs all the way up to 25s. One page only, 6 listings, single-digit listings. I get it. Most people need it. Only has one single print. This card needs a reprint just in case. Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem, maybe. I'd be getting rid of that card. Apprentice Illusion Magician. Thanks to the hype, DM hype. Card was as low as $3, and now it's a 20 piece. 11 listings only. If you see this card, listings continue to go low into the single digits, and this start pushing 25 to 30s. I'd be, taking profits off the table before that retracement back down to the mean comes, probably into the teens again. So again, that's something that I'd be doing, moving the card. Card is beautiful. People need it. I understand. Don't forget that cards like these, they do have, let me just click this here real quick, back here. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just do this here and close this. Yes. So, don't forget, guys, this card has, look at that. You pick your choosing. Come in here, set, Stampede, the full rarity treatment, guys. Full rarity treatment. So Platinum Secrets, beautiful generic secrets, PCRs, PURs, Wolves and 5. Pick up this card. You already see the high end. I'd be selling the high end between 25 to 30s and buying the cheaper versions, the penny stonks that are going to be future money. These cards are beautiful, man. People are going to take these for granted. They're going to forget about those. Everyone's just going to focus on the quarter century. Then when it's too late, these cards spike up, and then they're coming in asking themselves why they didn't pick up, these cards when they were cheap. And here we have Stake Your Soul, guys. So we have some Vanquish Soul cards. Insane, guys. In the OCG was the latest report. I need to cover this pretty soon on the channel. But Vanquish Soul is number 1 in the OCG right now. The best deck. Insane. Usually is not the case. Usually older decks get support. They're trash. Like 6 Samurai, even though they need Gateway back, or, Light Sworn's only got the baby Light Sworn, never did anything. There's a multitude of older deck archetypes. They receive support. They don't do much. But yes, Stake Your Soul. Card was $16. 3 listings only. It's an 80 piece, and after those 2 ofs is 189s, just mind-boggling. So you can sell this card up here, man. I'd be getting rid of this card. I get it. It'll be the best deck in the future. This is the current high rarity. What if this gets a Starlight? I'm telling you, man, you never know. What if it gets a Starlight? Something to keep in mind. Excuse me, guys. A Starlight will be the technical max rarity. So I'd be taking profits. Vanquish Soul Raisin, card was 37s, gone. 2 listings only at $100. I'd be listing this at triple digits. Live with them results, man. That's what I'd be doing. You have Vanquish Soul Raisin again. Nah, you have Vanquish Soul Heavy Burger. That's how I call it. CR right here. Card was 14 bones. 1 at 72s, 1 at 90s, 2 listings only. Gonzo. 1 page. Bro, it's too much, man. Especially with a reprint set around the corner. Just don't know. You just don't know. They reprint a high rarity of this. And even if they don't, it's time to eat, man. This is getting too ridiculous. We have Dragon Ravine. Card is $25. We covered it recently, but 7 listings now only. Have a place at 30s. Then there's a 50 piece. Insane. Don't forget, this one has the Platinum Secret Rares that we were always talking about at 50 cents, guys, here on the channel. This has gone parabolic, and it is going to continue going up. $3, that's where you see the walls, but after that, it's going to be a $4 to $5 Platinum Secret Rare from Bonanza, the set that no one's paying attention to now, and we were always proponents and talking about Platinum Secret Rares. The game is truly that easy. Then we have Contrast Hero Chaos. This hero card, single print from Struck. What is going on? This card was nothing, trash. It was a quarter, and now is 277s, 289s, pushing 3s, and then 4s, 2 pages only, 17 listings. I'm like, how? Is this card just good with the new hero support? Maybe, but that's wild, man, to see parabolic advances like these just cards that are extremely old and hard to get. Are there any new there's gems in here? Anything else we should be looking at in here? Yo, this is wild. Oh, that's where Shadow Mist came out. Okay. Damn, Elemental Hero Ocean is 250s for a common? That is insane. Yeah, after that, you know, pretty not too much value in here, but yeah, this is, if you randomly have this card that used to be bulk, you have that extra cash right now, man. And lastly, we do have here number 69 Heraldry Crest from Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. 3 level 4 monsters, card with shekels. Now it's 420s, then it goes to 6s, then 9s, then a 20 piece. 1 page only, 7 listings only, single print for a rare. You guys will know more about this than me. But yeah, negate the effects of all other face-up XZs monster currently on the field. Broken. You can turn one other face-up XZs to the end phase of card, name and original effect. That is insane. You can copy the effect and then you have it and your opponent, you know, doesn't. So, and this is when it's special summon. So it's an on summon effect. That is wild. Insane for this rare. Single print number 69 is a number card. There's number collectors out there. Plus the utility of this card as well has it, you know, at these current prices. Guys, let me know what you think about this market watch. A lot of spikes, buyouts going on. You want to sell into hype. At the end of the day, you want to reap them rewards, take them profits off the table so you can eat. Don't play around with your food. We eat it. We eat the green. Guys, if you can relate to what we do here, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, like the video on the way out. You know, it really does help out. Share it in one place in a group chat, maybe with your friends. Again, it goes a long way as we continue to grow and approach 9K now next week in the short term. And it's all thanks to you guys. So ring that bell, subscribe on the way out. Much love for each and every single one of you guys. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.